What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on the Beige Cosmetics liquid foundation. This is the Naturally Flawless foundation. I picked up the shade Ivory Beige number 209. You get 1 fluid ounce of product in here. It retails for $8.99, but Beige Cosmetics is always having sales on their website, so I would never pay full price for anything on their website just because they always have sales. But either way, they're a very inexpensive brand with good stuff, so that's why I wanted to try this one out for you guys. Right now it is on sale on the website for $7, so you save about $2 with the sale. Anyways, I'm gonna go over how I like this foundation, if I like it or not actually, how it applies, what I use it with, and then I also do use the Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. This is in the shade 106. So I used these together today for the first time. I used this yesterday with my Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and I had a different experience than I did with these two today. So at the end of the video, I did let you guys know that I will keep you updated with the longevity of how this wears throughout the day. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing how this applies to the skin and what my thoughts are, then just keep on watching. I feel like my background is definitely crooked thanks to my tripod, but I just don't have the patience to fix that right now. So it is what it is. Anyways, today's video, the BH Liquid Foundation Naturally Flawless. I have the shade 209 Ivory Beige. So this is what we're going to be testing out today. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my usual primers. So the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm gonna take the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft whatever. It's like a super long name. As you can see, my skin is not looking its best right now. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I think maybe adding the benzoyl peroxide. I talked about this in one of my videos not that long ago. This one was like super underneath my skin and I popped it yesterday and I actually like bruised my skin doing that. So good job to me. Now I'm gonna take the Benefit Professional. I've also been sick over the past week, so that might have something to do with why I've been breaking out so much. If I still sound congested, it's because I am. The show must go on and I miss filming and making videos. So here we are. This foundation comes in 18 shades, which isn't like the best, but it's not terrible either. This is what the shade range looks like on their website, and this retails for $9. I got it on sale. I don't remember how much I paid for it exactly, but BH Cosmetics is always doing sales, so I wouldn't buy anything full price on their website. It says that it's vegan, cruelty-free, dermatologist tested. It's got 5 stars on their website, and it says, get skin pampering benefits and a radiant complexion with our new and improved BH Liquid Foundation. Reformulated with the addition of hyaluronic acid, it helps keep skin hydrated and younger looking. This foundation provides lightweight, medium to full coverage and a natural satin finish and comes in 18 shades to flatter multiple skin tones. There's a perfect match for you. 209 Ivory Beige. I chose that one because it has yellow undertones from what the picture looks like on their website, and it's not in like the super fair category, so I figured I would go with this shade. I did use this yesterday, and using it yesterday so far, I do like it. It comes in a glass bottle, as you guys can see. It has a black cap and it has a pump, which is awesome. You get 1 fluid ounce of product in here. I don't remember there being a fragrance to it. The pump pumps out very little amount each time you pump, so this is like 3 pumps I think I just did. So I'm gonna start off with that on one side of my face. It's a very like, what's the word? Is viscous the word? It's got a lot of viscosity. I'm gonna put this on this side of my face and buff it out with a beauty blender first. Yesterday when I wore it, I would say it had like a medium coverage to it. I liked how it looked once all of my makeup was on. This is gonna be really hard to cover up because that's a bruise on my face right now. So that's one layer of the foundation. As you can see, it's not like full coverage, but it is a pretty good medium coverage foundation. Covered up a lot of the redness that I have, as you guys can see the difference from this side to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and build up another layer on here. I'm gonna pump another pump of the foundation out and just start building, so you guys can see how the product builds. And then I think we'll see how it goes with a brush on this side. So I'm gonna take what I have left in the back of my hand. It's very sticky. I'm not a fan of the way it feels right off the bat. I'm gonna take this Beige brush. This is a brush that I got when I ordered this foundation. I'm gonna take this one and see how it buffs it out. It's got a really natural sort of satin finish as I'm buffing it out. It doesn't look too matte on the skin. Looks really good on camera, but I can already tell there's going to be brush strokes. So I am going to buff everything over with the Beauty Blender. So that's what one side looks with the brush versus the Beauty Blender. I do like the Beauty Blender a lot better. So I'm going to go in and just pounce to push everything into the skin. So that's what the foundation looks like on its own. As you can see, it has a really like satin dewy finish to it right off the bat. I don't think it looks pretty good on camera, but in person it's a little too dewy for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and put concealer on now. I'm not gonna add any more layers of the foundation. And I actually purchased the BH Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. So I'm gonna see how this conceals around the face. I haven't used this one yet. So it's just like it's almost like a lip gloss applicator. And I'm gonna squeeze it on my forehead where I need coverage for my blemishes. It's pretty yellow. And we'll see how this goes. I haven't used this yet. So far, it has really good coverage, but I don't like how yellow it is. I don't think this really blends well with the foundation, to be honest. I feel like it looks a little heavy on the skin. I don't know, what do you guys think? My skin just looks very dewy right now. Maybe I'll like it better once it's all powdered. I'm not going to use that concealer under my eyes because it was way too yellow and it's gonna be too dark for underneath the eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Tarte Shape Tape and conceal with this. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a lighter shade to lighten it up. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and powder and see how this looks after. Okay, so I was in the middle of doing my makeup and I don't know if you guys can tell, but the foundation, after I wiped away the powder, my foundation is coming off of my nose, and that is like a deal breaker for me. I don't know about you guys, but my nose is one of the more like difficult areas on my face to hold on to foundation, and it is just completely rubbing off. I hope the camera is picking it up so you guys can tell. It just looks so splotchy. This is what it looks like so far. I'm not even done with my makeup yet. I guess I'll just keep the camera on. I'm gonna take the Adore Me blush duo and I'm gonna take the lighter shade on this side with a Morphe E4. And even though I set this, it still looks, I don't know. It looks heavy. It looks really heavy on my skin. I'm really not liking the way that it looks right now. And I feel like it looks really splotchy. I don't know if that's just me. I'm gonna go in with the Amrezy and Anastasia highlighter. I really hope I can still get decent pictures. So I really like my makeup today. My eye makeup, I like my eye makeup. And now I'm highlighting the worst part of my face. You guys, I am just like struggling with my face lately. I can't seem to figure out what needs to be done to help it. Okay, so that's the face done. I don't know, what do you guys think about it? I'm honestly not a fan of the way it looks. It looks pretty good on camera, I'm not gonna lie. It looks good on camera, but in person, I can see that it's just like not holding up on my nose. It's not full coverage. You guys can obviously still see, like I put powder everywhere and it's still shiny right here. And it's like, maybe I need more powder. I'm gonna put a little bit more powder there. It's just Laura Mercier. It just looks cakey and I'm not a fan of it. Now, I liked it yesterday. You know what it was yesterday? I put the Tarte Shape Tape all over my face instead of this concealer all over my face. So this might be the reason why I don't like it. I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my eyes and then I will be right back. All right, so excuse me. I finished doing my makeup. What do you guys think of the skin? I feel like at the end, it all kind of looks okay, but I don't know. I'm not a fan. Something about it, I'm just like not a fan of. If you guys can see, I think it just looks really heavy on the skin. You can see my pores. You can see that the foundation is not really on my nose. It looks heavy around my nose. It's not full coverage. You can see this big old bruise that I gave myself. Acne coming through. And it looks really dewy even after I powdered it. Just for myself, I'm not a huge fan of the way it looks on my skin. I just think it looks a little too heavy. And I don't know what kind of skin I would recommend this for because I would say I have like combination skin right now and it's on the drier side. It looks dewy even after I powdered it. So I don't think somebody with oily skin would like this, and it's not clinging to any dry patches from what I can see, but it just looks heavy on the skin. So I don't know what kind of skin I would recommend this for. It still feels a little sticky, so it is transferring. I can tell you right now that what I see in person is definitely not the way that it looks on camera, and on camera it looks absolutely beautiful, but it has really good reviews, so a lot of people really love it. I will keep it on for the rest of the day and I will keep you guys updated with how it wears, but as of right now, I really don't like how it looks on my skin. It just looks really heavy. You can see my pores. It didn't hold up when I was trying to powder my nose. It was coming off. It's not full coverage, and it claims to be medium to full. I would say it's a medium coverage for sure. Maybe if you have normal skin, like straight up normal skin, and no acne, you might really like this foundation. But for me, the formula was a little bit too like thick. You guys saw when I was demoing it for you guys, the consistency of it. I'm not a fan of that. It almost reminds me of the Milani 3-in-1. Is it 3-in-1? 2-in-1? 3-in-1? The skin perfecting foundation that they have. I wasn't a fan of that one because of like the consistency of it, and this foundation very much so reminds me of that. So if you are into the Milani foundation, you would probably really love this, but this consistency is just not for me. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. There's no fragrance. So there are some pluses to this foundation. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you're interested in this. I think that's gonna be it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so you can see all my future videos. And I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye.